Plus I like backhand. But when you whine it, you can jump. If you roll it, you can jump.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
I'm tired. I'm so tired. All right. First of all, I just want to say a special good night to our guest who's in the building, Miss Aquel J.
Good night.
Sir, I got some bones to pick with you.
All right, I'll gain it already. Talk to me.
I got some serious bones, but you know what? We're going to do this off air. Because that's how serious the bones are.
Okay, so it's that bad?
It's that bad.
Okay,
nah, it's not that bad. It's a common thing, but we're going to get you on track before we leave here.
Let's go.
Okay?
Vibes.
I want you to first come into the mic. Pause.
Please.
Thank you.
Chandy, start already.
Don't do that.
Start already.
Don't do that.
All right. So good night, everybody. If you didn't know, this is our special guest in the building, Mr. Aquel J.
Aquel J. Rich.
So you representing Trinidad and Tobago, I'll assume.
That is true.
Which part?
Carnage. Well,
I heard you got some good fish over there.
Well, yeah.
The way.
But let me.
I like where this interview is going.
No. Let me be clear. That is where my family is from. It's from Carnage. From Carnage. Our family from Carnage and from ONErpm as well.
So where?
And Belmont.
So you saying your family? So that means you born where?
I was born in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
So let me
yeah,
clarify
but
that.
still, yeah.
No, I just want to make sure, you know.
Don't feel no way, man.
Nah,
Make sure you know.
I think all of us is in the same boat. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's okay.
Yeah. Because I don't like to you know, and please I always big up Brooklyn same way. You understand? You know, I'm a Brooklyn. I hold it down for Brooklyn Soca. So if we don't acknowledge that, then we only, you know, we flying the flag other places too.
Well, if people say Brooklyn Soca sucks, how do you feel about that?
I don't. Who's those people? Are those the people listening to it?
Or just people who just feel like talking?
Okay. Well, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but here we are.
Yes.
Aquel J. Rich.
Yes. With your Versace shades.
Little vibe. I had to say, and I purposely take them off because I feel like you was giving me a vibe, like you was gonna. I just feel like you was gonna say, "So where the sun is, bro?" You like,
Nah.
Yeah, I feel like you was
Let me
going to
tell
do
you,
that. Yeah.
I like doing that. I always say the sunshine follows me everywhere I go.
Yeah,
so you could have kept them on. I wouldn't have bothered you.
But then I couldn't watch in your eyes.
I know that's exactly what it is. We see me on the same page. When's your birthday?
July 22nd.
Oh, just for you, a Leo.
Happy belated.
Oh, you're a Cancer.
Last day of Cancer.
Oh, you're a
Thank you,
cuss. You're in between.
Yes,
Happy belated
yes,
birthday.
yes,
My
yes,
son
yes.
is the 15th. My
He's
baby.
15th. Happy
Yeah.
belated to him. How old is he?
He's 2.
Wow. Nice. You know, they say all of the terrible twos. Is that good? Oh, he's a good boy.
I've never experienced it with the first one. The second one.
You getting residual story.
What?
Oh,
You have kids?
I don't have none yet.
Not yet. You want kids?
Yeah.
Lots or little? How many?
4.
4? 4? Jesus Christ. In this United States of America.
Well, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, why?
I was supporting you until they said 4.
I just say 4. I say that just simply because, like, for all the things we're trying to accomplish, all the things, all the goals. I mean, I wanna have something to leave that too, you know.
Right.
I wanna leave that to have a legacy, you know, inheritance. So
I feel
that's
you.
a big thing. Everybody was saying they want a big house, they want this, and I'm like, for who to live? Just you? You wanna see
It's
how
true.
quick you get frightened out of the house?
That's true.
Yeah.
So we haven't officially started the interview.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to put that out there.
You're just warming up.
We just, not even warm, this is just like casual conversation.
Vibes.
So how we normally start the show,
Yeah.
first of all, welcome to Watch Trouble. You're a Watch Trouble virgin, so I got to give you the rundown here.
Okay.
First of all, how we normally start the show, because we don't like to do interviews where it's the basic, what's your favorite color, like how long you've been in the industry, blah. we'll get to that if we feel like it, but we'll probably try and word it differently. How we normally start the show is with the game Dazzle has brought to us, which is called This or That.
Okay.
So we pick and choose. Well, you pick and choose what you want.
Okay.
And we'll ask you, like, if you say you like the mouse versus the keyboard, we'll say why you prefer the keyboard over the mouse. Or we might just move on. Why do you like a red woman over a brown woman? You know, we'll have that conversation. So that's just a warm up.
Definitely putting my shoes back. Because you see this? I need to protect myself from this.
Listen, as a disclaimer, I always tell all of our guests, make sure you can put your key in the door and get inside safely. So mind your answers. Yeah?
So
Right.
so we start off with this or that, and then we go into the interview.
Okay. Can I plead the fifth?
No.
No,
Okay.
This
Trump.
is like
Okay.
you have no choice but to answer, because this is how we get to know you as the artist.
I love it.
You understand? And you
Okay.
get to know us. So at the very end of the show, you know, we've recently allowed our guests to ask us questions at any given point in time.
Okay.
So yeah,
So I get to learn too.
of course, it's and that's how we build camaraderie.
Okay.
All right.
I'm with it.
So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Nervous?
Yes.
I know you are.
And that's the best feeling. That's the best feeling.
Dazzle, you can start off.
Let me start it off easy. Doubles or aloo pie?
Doubles.
That was real easy for him.
Yeah. That's doubles.
Guyanese curry or Trinidadian curry?
Like, I'm going to say Trinidad curry.
Because you're
Stop it.
biased.
Of course, but I love it though. However, I will say I've had chicken. I've had, and it was good. So
Yeah, they make
it
good-
was
they make
vibes.
a good
Yeah,
curry. They make
it
a
was
wicked
good.
curry.
Yeah. That was easy.
All right.
That was easy. That was a
Nah,
warm up.
turn it up. Don't do that. Turn it up.
He said turn it up.
Yeah, turn it up.
Roti or bus up shot?
What's up?
Like he's militant. He's ready for this shit.
Yeah. Man, do your research, man.
Nah, he
I
do
didn't
no
do no
research.
research. I
No.
just knew. All right, check. For all those who don't know me, I'm very particular. So you're asking me questions that I'm like, I'll walk around if you don't have it. I'm good. Ain't no you could not settling for.
So let me see. Groovy soca or power
Power.
soca? Okay.
Turn up a little
Power
bit. man.
and be
Turn it
very,
up.
very, and this is gonna be weird. You see how you say I bias? It's just a little. I'm very, 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 very have this love relationship with Jam, and it's coming into like. Mind you, I've only been to Grenada once in my life, but it's something about the energy of that music that just moves me differently. And the reason I just stopped to bring that up is because I feel like I'm coming into a point where I'm getting to know, like, yo, you know, as an artist, you start to say, what inspires you? You start to look at your music and say, well, you keep making music like this. You understand? So yeah,
All right.
Okay.
power, easy.
Carnage or Rima?
Carnage. Carnage.
Okay.
Come on, y'all, turn it up a little bit.
You know I
Making
will.
this easy
Oh,
for
no,
him.
you know, let the man get comfortable now.
Yeah.
What, the man come
Oh,
in
let's show
here.
me if as I walk in, I say, all right,
The man
okay.
come in here
Alright.
steamy. He ready. Come.
Fire.
Saltfish or fried fish?
Fried fish.
Which
Fried fish.
which kind of fried fish?
You see, I'll answer that real quick. I want to prepare for the follow-up.
You
Slow
see?
down now.
I'm going, saltfish. Just give me salt.
No,
because you know why? Hear why?
Why?
I just started, like, really eating fish. I didn't ever used to eat fish.
Why?
They used to force me to eat. So when they started forcing me, like, I didn't like the bones and all them kind of thing. But
I
as an
figured that's what it
adult,
was.
yeah. But now I see the benefit, the health benefit of it.
Okay.
That's why
So which is your fish preference?
salmon.
Salmon. Okay.
I will eat that every day, almost do. I know it's not the best thing to eat all the time, but I what I like best.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let me see. White talk or punching?
Careful.
I'm gonna say punching, and that just because I never really used to drink white oak, so now
Okay.
I never did. So just so white oak became like the Casamigos. I don't know what it is, but white oak just blew up. So I never really was so I didn't have a good experience. Not that I didn't have a bad one, but I just have an experience with white oak yet.
You didn't have the time put in with white talk yet.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
all. Ain't nobody
Alright,
say we are white oak. I never been in that settings yet.
Okay.
When it happen,
Fair
my
enough.
answer go change.
All right. Single life or taking life?
Nah, it depends.
No, you gotta choose one.
Remember to put your key in it.
Single life or taking life? Ooh, you see, I think we got him.
Nah, you didn't. You don't. Because here what I'm gonna say. They're both heavy. But I'm gonna go with the taking life.
Why?
Because that security and knowing that that single life could get
Distracting.
Yeah, but when you have somebody that really hold you down, like that love for real,
I could agree. Yeah.
that nothing single life can't get that fulfillment in that. So I'm gonna go with it. But
Okay.
I was just trying to be objective, but I'm going with that. That answer was already answered before.
Alright, so one of our
Before you
followers,
ask. In my head.
one of our followers named Bertel said beef pillow or chicken pillow.
Beef. Beef is our vibes.
Okay.
Beef is our vibes.
I feel you.
I like the beef. But
Okay.
So the follow up with that one.
I'm trying hard not to answer it in this new health wave I'm on. You know, because I don't eat red meat like that. Again, like I gotta tell you, I eating more fish now.
Correct.
So I trying to think about, bro, how have you been for the last how many years, though?
Yeah,
Now this new wave, nobody's.
Just answer genuine to yourself.
Yeah.
You could always give the backstory as to, well, I don't do this anymore, but I really love this.
Yeah.
So the follow up with this one is a red gal or darky?
Dark.
Okay.
That's it.
Bertil, you're dark, he like you.
Man, make sure you put this
No, I was always when I don't know if everybody had go through this phase, but coming up, it was always like I don't know why I had this thing for like long hair Spanish.
I think everybody goes through that.
Yeah, and then like
Cooley.
you understand? But eventually, what do you start to look for? Like your qualities in what's like your mom, right? Your mother and my mother is dark skin, and so I guess not saying I'm looking for. I'm saying like
No, I got what you're saying.
yeah. Yo, my name used to be Young Fire, and I'm waiting for the fire. I feel like all
So
they
you're trying to
gear
say
me
we're
up.
getting too
Shandy,
soft.
gonna have
All they gear me up
Trying to say
like.
we too soft.
Shandy, you're gonna have to ask him on the fire, okay? Yeah.
No, but let me not rush all your program. I just saying I was geared up like now. Let's say it like I need to.
Oh,
And
no
I ain't
worries,
even get
it's
no
warm up,
preparation.
man.
I so
New York or
man,
Miami?
New York.
Any particular reason why New York over Miami?
I love New York City.
Okay.
I love New York City. I love to get away to Miami every now and then.
Yeah, we true.
Big up Miami. Big up Miami. I love to get away to Miami, but I love Brooklyn.
All
I
right.
love Brooklyn.
Sex in Brooklyn or Sex in the Caribbean?
Wow.
Caribbean.
Why?
Talk about the upgrade.
Nah.
Why?
Nah, that vibe's different. That vibe's different. Yeah. Caribbean.
It's that breeze.
It's the breeze.
It's the breeze.
It's the breeze. It's
when the galvanized hit the roof. The water hit the
That's on
galvanized.
escape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Alright.
Sex outdoors or inside?
Shit. Okay, Shandy, go on.
All right. The fire now reach.
Yeah, think about this.
Yeah. A car count like as outdoors?
What?
A car is count as outdoors?
Nah,
Nah?
not
So
really.
a car have either 2 or 4 doors and you're inside
Yeah,
the doors.
nah,
it
you
should.
can't count the car.
Alright, so that outside, I ain't really had no best outside experience, so I'll go in with inside just because
Okay.
the outside always get.
Nah, so you need to try outside in the Caribbean. That's the best thing I could tell you. Whether it be oral sex or regular sex, try that.
Shandy.
On the alright
Try it.
Wow.
Try it.
beach vibes.
I've never done the
Experience
beach.
much.
I've always wanted to try the beach. I've never done the beach. No, I'm lying. I did do the beach.
Hold on.
I love it.
Is this a Kill J interview or a Shandy interview?
I'm gonna get the info one way or the other. She said I ain't had to ask the questions. I love it.
I just caught myself. I'm like, wait, I did that.
No. You're live on Twitch and on Julian's promo.
Yeah.
So
Yo,
yeah.
big
More
up
fire
Julian's
just opened
promo.
up his eyes. Like, what?
Well,
Let me see. Go ahead, Dazzle.
Big up everybody who's
I
watching
forgot
and
my
listening
question.
You forgot fries. You could jump into,
Yeah, I'm on 2 punch just now.
Oh, alright. So sneaky link or bowl and public. Make sure. Make sure.
Damn.
You want
I
fire?
like the excitement of the sneaky link vibes. I like that. So just because I like the temptation of it now, but in real life, I gonna go with the bowling part. I don't like the hiding now. The bowling part.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man is safe to go home later tonight.
Yeah.
Very safe to go home later tonight.
Yeah. I'm not. First of all,
I hope she's watching you. I swear, I hope she's watching. She should have been here for the support, because then you would have had more sweat coming down. Like, what you mean by that?
Vibes. Listen, as long as you don't push the door and that little lamp go on and she sit on any one-seater. So, sneaky link, huh?
Let me see. Solo work or collaboration?
Yo, listen, I'm gonna say collaboration. I love collaborating with people. But I've been solo for so long. For so long, it just been Aquel J out there banging it by himself, you know. But there's so much value in collaborating and joining forces with people and putting your resources with them. So I'm gonna go with collaboration.
All right.
Yeah.
Big up from Niagara Falls, Canada. Is that on Julianspromos or
Canada
Twitch?
is in.
This is Julian's promo.
Wonderful. I love it.
I love it.
So someone asked, soca music or reggae music?
Soca music. I'm going soca. Soca till I die.
Okay.
I love reggae. But I don't think there's anything I love more than soca in genres form. Like, I'm one of those people who can listen to soca every day. You know?
So with your love for soca music,
Yeah.
Marshall or Bungie?
Why?
That was a little too fast, man. I'd have said Bungie.
I feel like he prepped this before he came here. Like, you
I
gave him a
didn't.
pep
I
talk.
told you I'm very particular. I feel like y'all have you already know me, and you already know my answers.
Nah.
I have to say that because if it wasn't for my father used to bring me around in studio. He was a soca artist as well, so he used to bring me in the studio, and I was around when they was recording Toro. I was around when they was making like water flowing all them times I was in the studio. So like I wouldn't be singing soca if it wasn't for Marsh.
Okay.
Bungie, I'm a humongous fan of Bungie and his ability to like just flow on the spot and them kind of thing.
I love the freestyle, yeah.
Yeah. But if it wasn't for Marshall, I probably wouldn't be in this vicinity right now.
All right.
I mean, it's fun to ask that question because I personally would have preferred Bungie just because I like content more than energy. I think for me, content gives me energy.
Of course.
So because Bungie could freestyle on the spot and you won, Red, you won.
Yeah.
No.
That will give me energy because I used to follow Clash.
Very true. And you have to be on the
spot.
versatile.
Right.
I completely agree with you with that. And I love Bungie for that. I'm just saying Bungie wasn't my initial inspiration for getting into it.
No, I completely understand that, yeah.
I went to see Marshall.
Is Agony a woman? Person said, tell this man, let me kiss him.
I have no idea
That's what
who
it said.
Agony is. To do that, I go breathe.
You should read that out.
To do that, I go breathe.
Wi-Fi going in, right? Zooming in one time.
She's
I
a
love,
rat.
big up everybody who is listening. I love you.
Boy,
Two more, and then we're going to go straight into the music.
go on, Chandy.
Me? I feel like he just muck up the whole scene like we real boring to him tonight.
Don't say that. I love the energy.
No, man.
Energize him here. What are you talking about?
No.
Why? Because I answer too fast?
Yeah, man.
You mind say particular?
I'm very particular. I know what I
Alright,
want and I
alright.
know what I like.
Okay.
I see what Chandy coming with this one right here already.
That means you about to make up something.
Of course.
Spice.
Threesome or regular? Just one.
I told you I knew something was coming.
Some are regular. You know?
There's got to be a story here. The way how you started this, you know.
Yeah, because I don't think I can count this experience, so I'm gonna have to take. I think that my answer gonna have to change next time you have me. But I'm going with the one because that one I know. So I don't think I can count one experience as a threesome. So I'm like, no.
So what is it?
And I have songs where I talk about that too.
I know that. You have a lot of freaky songs.
Damn.
Yeah.
You think about it, that true?
It is true.
We're gonna preview one of them.
That's what I'm saying. I was listening. I was just like, oh, okay.
I bet you it's one song that had to get that reaction. It's one.
We shall see when it starts to come on. We'll see.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the one for now.
All right. Toys or no toys?
No.
No?
That was
Why
good.
Caribbean men don't like toys? So all of y'all don't like toys in this room?
Yeah.
Shandy,
I don't see
Don't
no.
put me on no spot, Chandy.
as a child, I played with cars. As a big man, I don't really want to play with any other toys.
All right.
So the thing is this, why I really can't peg. I don't have a bio for you. So
Oh,
usually we have
God.
a
You
bio
going
we
back with
could
this pegging
read
argument?
up and I could pull and make you stomp. So now I'm going with the flow of the energy you're giving me.
Okay.
Right?
You didn't get that. Okay.
No, I did
Okay,
not.
all right.
That's why I said I have a bone to pick with you, because I did send you an email for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go with Versace or Gucci.
Gucci.
But why you wearing Versace then?
Today.
He said today.
Show the feet.
Oh, you should have worn the Gucci glasses with the Gucci shoes.
I didn't like how it was. I didn't like how it was connected.
I thought they said you're
I
not
tried it
supposed to
on.
mix and match brands.
That's what they say. That's what they say. But I mean, if you're feeling a vibe, if you just feeling, you know.
Is this?
Oh, we have questions in the room.
No, we have a guest.
Oh my God, Trini Madman, get out of here.
Really?
Yes. Wow.
Well,
Is that the real Trini man?
That is
It's the real.
That's the real one.
Is it a duplicate? Is it a clone?
It can't be a
Trini Man
duplicate.
part two.
Yeah. All right.
Pick up yourself, brother.
So let me see. Writing music or hiring a writer to do the music for you?
Writing music. Definitely writing music. I've never actually done that before. Every song that I wrote, lyric for lyric, melody, everything, by myself. I'm not against collaborating, like I said, but I've writing music for sure.
How does the process go for you? You have to hit a beat first, or you just like if you're going through something, then you write the lyrics and find the beat to go with it.
It really is. It depends. Before where I am now, prior I didn't have beats. The first songs that I wrote, I just sat down and I thought about it, had melodies, boom, and then I went to Mastermind.
Got it.
I found Mastermind online, and
that was it.
And then, but again, people wasn't sending me beats in the beginning, so I always referred to that. I don't really need it, but I do see the value, and check the rhythm. Wow, I could give you this one time, you know. So yeah,
Wow, who is this person?
So one more
Who's
question. She's in love with you, whoever she is.
What?
Yo, we could read that out loud. It's all up on the screen in Twitch.
Pick up yourself, darling.
Oh, so
Dance.
she made me lose track of what I was gonna ask you, and it was a good question.
Find it.
No, I'm gonna
She
find
might
it.
want to know too.
No, it was musically related. But you're right. She might want
She
to know
might
too.
want to know.
See,
yeah.
now your question was a good question, but I would have asked, would you prefer writing music or performing music?
Performing.
I think most people say performing.
It's my favorite part of being an artist, to be honest with you. If I could be truthful, the tedious process in the studio sometimes could be so like, because you don't always have the luxury of just being there whole day until you catch a vibe. So if you have a session book, you better catch it, and that'll be a little pressure, you know, if you don't own your own studio. So like, but that's that point on stage. I love that. I love that.
I could agree with you there. That's one of the reasons why I built my own studio in my house. Because I've been in studio sessions, and sometimes you're really feeling it, and when they check, you have 5 minutes left, you gotta go.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So I built my own studio for that specific reason.
Yeah.
I could move at my own pace.
Yeah. You to build that vibe up, and then you're trying, and then 20 minutes. Nah.
So I would say writing a rhythm or coming up with a solo project.
It's so funny. I would always say solo because I want my things. I want you to hear what I had to say. I don't want you comparing to this. I want you to hear the art, my contribution to it. But the most I have to say within the last year now, and beginning of this, from the top of this year, I was on a rhythm that has really been making some really strong waves in Brooklyn, and I felt like so privileged to be a part on that. The Morning Thing rhythm.
Okay.
Right? So I would say that was really something that started to boost my awareness within the community with the Breedier track. So I can't like be like, nah, singers. That rhythm really changed things for me. So
That's what's up.
yeah.
Agony, yes, it's the same Sean Mastermind Noel. Yeah.
Yeah. Big up
Same
Sean.
one. Yeah.
Big up Mastermind. That was the first producer I've actually, well, I worked with Poopa Nasty. If all you don't know, Poopa Nasty is the one who did the original version for Denise. The work that's been sampled a million times at this point. You know, I was the first person working, but then when I went out on my own and did my own thing, big up Mastermind. I was on the album and under Young Fire back then. That was me. So yeah, big up Sean.
How long have you been in oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask what prompted the name change.
You see, Young Fire did not have bills. Young Fire did like evolution, really and truly, like just evolution. Like I felt like the name in itself was something that I gave myself when I was just in high school. And I just felt like my style was changing and everything was changing. My vibes was just growing. And I just wanted to get back to who I was, not just Young Fire was. So Aquel is my name, my middle name. You understand? So I just wanted to be myself now.
Okay.
I want to be like, you know? So that was before. When I was Young Fire, everybody was telling me how I should sound. So people would say, nah, sing that like Maximus. So when they come practice, you are the youth who love the reggae, and we're singing it. Nah, that's not my natural voice. That might be what I'm capable of doing, but I just want to be like, you know what I'm saying? So I got to, and write songs like this. This had a sound so, box. So I just felt like I wanted to take myself out that box and started by changing my name.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Any more questions for this or that, or that's it?
No, that was it for me.
Yes,
Okay,
that.
one more question.
All
and
the spice
that's
is
it.
yours.
Okay,
I
one more
like
question.
this or that one.
Go on, seasoning lady.
Is that because I heard a bloop. Is that
I heard a bloop too.
Is that WhatsApp or something? Or somebody trying to come in?
Don't think so. But
Should
not
be
sure
nobody
what it
trying
is.
to come in. That's weird. It looks like somebody did. Yeah, that's so weird. But yeah. So I was gonna say, normally we ask this question, so I'm gonna cap it off with this one. On top or the bottom? And you can take it any way you want. On top or bottom?
Top.
Why?
Top. Because I know that I like that I like that vibe. But you see, there's the thing now. It is who is.
Let me make sure I have my keys.
Don't do that. Then back.
You even have to search for my keys. I live alone.
I just say it's just a vibe.
Well, you see, I like that. See?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
this concludes this or that. Thank you for participating in this portion of the interview.
Much love. Thank you.
You're welcome. You survived.
I
You're
survived.
Good. You survived.
Yeah.
You survived. So we will get to that part, Miss Agony. You have to stay on if you want to learn all of that information. Right now, my favorite DJ in the world is going to play a little medley of the songs we have for you. These songs will now stay in the archives of GMGT, so all the DJs here will have access to it now.
I love that. So that means everybody who's listening, when they vibes in, they like it, they just
They can just request it. Exactly. They can go on
like
WhatsApp
that.
and request it. Give us a
like
call.
that.
And their favorite DJ, Miss Kayla G's on. Silence, I see is there. They can ask them. Please play it. DJ Triggs, all of them. All right.
Vibes.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Good morning, grand rising. That bumper so enticing. I just wanna squeeze and grab and hug and love it to pieces. Yeah. Do that, I go preacher. Bend back, I go preacher. Like you know mine, I go preacher. Take your time, preacher. She ever get away with you? She ever get away with you? She ever get away with you? Excuse me. First of all, I am drunk. Or wrong if you want. You're fucking back on me barrel, girl. Man, I'm busting up. I think I'm time to bend. So enticing. I just wanna squeeze and grab and hug and love it to pieces. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do that, I go beat ya. Bend back, I go beat ya. Like you don't mind, I go beat ya. Take your time, beat ya. She never get away with you. She never get away with you. She never get away. She never get away with you. First of all, I am drunk. But wrong if you want. You're fucking back on me barrel, girl. Them man, them busting up. I take your time, baby. Bend. Push it,
right there,
push it.
right there.
She call, I gotta talk to she cries. Climb back on it up, Miss Lady. Just give me the walk now, baby. I never tell you to stop there, baby. I come for the walk. Why? Hey, girl, pop out if you're bad. Pop out if you're bad. Hey, girl, pop out if you're bad. Hey, girl, pop out if you're bad. Pop out if you're bad.
P6 again.
She go up and down,
Up and down.
up and down. That energy give you one love. That energy make you one love. That love make you one love. She said she wanna pack it in there, pack it in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pack it in there, pack it in there. Pack it in there, pack it in there. Stick up, she talking so much like it in there. Hey, girl, I want
P6 again.
she go up and down,
Up and down.
up and down. That energy give you one love. That energy make you one love. That love make you one love.
If I wanna,
She said she want me pack it in there, pack it in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pack it in there, pack it in there. Pack it in there, pack it in there. Stick up, she tongue, so me slap it in there. Hey, girl, I want you and you and you. She they come too. All of them bad, all them crew. That they have a grip I want hold on to. I me like the big thick one with the Cooper. Bet she have a fat black cat, Puma. Put it on her book. I want take it, masterpiece. I want frame it. Think body, girl, I go up and down.
up and down.
Up and down, control it. She go up and down,
Up and down.
up and down. That energy say you want love. That energy make you want love. Girl, I wind up me like you want love.
If I wanna, what's up?
Bounce that up on your best friend back. Stop that. If your best friend hot, smack that. With it, walk it up, kill it. Same when you take back shot. My pen, I gotta
P6 again.
Play your music.
tick, 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 body girl go up and
Up and down.
she wind is me love language. She go up and down,
Up and down.
up and down. That energy give you one love. That energy make you one love. That love make you one love.
If I wanna, what's up?
She said she want me pack it in there, pack it in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pack it in there, pack it in there. Pack it in there, pack it in there. Stick up, she tongue.
Yeah,
so
nah.
kill
Give them
money.
something now.
Girl, I want you and you and you, she can come true. All of them bad, the whole damn crew, brother. I want hold on to. I'm like the big thick one with the hoop. I bet she have a fat black cat. Puma, put it on a leash. I want tame it, masterpiece. I want frame it. The good go up and down. Go up and down. Control it, she go up and down. Go. She go up and down. That energy say you are. That energy make you are. Girl, why you me like you are? You know. Bounce that on your best friend back. Stop that. If your best friend smack that. Rhythm, walk it up, give them. Same way you take back shot. My kind of girl a swap speed mile high way up on the make top. Girl, watch that you know. Don't do it for me, don't do it for the keep it. You see she get hype. Look she ecstatic, water flowing. Look she ecstatic, put she on the team. Look she get, look she start scream. Look she get locked. Say she want me pack it in there, pack it in there. Yeah, pack it in there, pack it in there. Bend over, pack it in there, pack it in there. Stick out she tongue, so me slap it in there. Yeah. That energy give you. That energy make you. Yeah. When I kill J, come say that energy make you. Yeah, the energy make you. Yeah, I know that energy make you. Yeah, I kill J Rich. Yeah. I kill J Rich. Tell them I kill J Rich. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. How you see? I had to catch it, and I was like. I know you won't catch that artist. There's a lot of it have some language in there.
I know. That's why you said the first. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. No, but you was catching. I was like, nah, I can't sing that part. Don't sing that part.
I was watching.
I don't know if they can. I was cautious, but you know, I said, nah, let me just stop and just engage.
So I have to ask this question: how long you been in the industry?
15 years now.
15 years.
Yeah, I recorded my first song. Yeah, 15 years ago on the Soca Man Jam Rhythm.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who are some producers you've worked with so far, other than Mastermind?
As I said, Poopa Nasty, Junior Cruiser, of course, on the morning thing. Cool. I don't know if everyone knows Clyde. Cool. He was one of the producers in Asylum.
Okay.
Bomb Song and Bacchanal and Water and all them thing. Where's my manners? How can I forget DJ Spider?
That's what's up.
Yeah. So artists like that.
He used to play for my college parties. That's how I know Spider. I go back.
Really?
I used to go to CW Post.
Okay, I was no one asked like
what school?
Yeah.
I used to go to CW Post.
Back in my day.
Yeah, funny enough, you remind me of there used to be these guys that used to come in. They used to sing reggae and soca. They used to come in on for our culture club days. So you remind me of one of the guys that used to come. It was a group of 3 and I forgot their name, but they used to perform real good.
Really?
They live right there in Brooklyn too.
Really?
Serious.
Yeah, nah.
I don't even know where they are.
I hope they were good.
They were great.
Oh, okay, bye.
We were just in here talking about that the other day. There's a lot.
They were trash.
No. I would have said it. No, it's just so funny that you have a lot of people who pass through the soca industry, put years in, and just walk off because they can't take it anymore. Because there's so much you've put in and you're not seeing the return on investment.
Yes. Yeah.
I
could feel that energy. But I was just having a conversation with you outside, and I told you what, like, this is one of those things where I could feel where people say like, damn, this is too much, or they might switch. They might switch it to something else. But you know something, this is always the foundation for me. Soca music just transformed me into a different element. So
this is who you are.
Yeah, this is who I am. And I believe that there are elements that the world needs to hear too. It just has to be done the right way. You know, when I used to live in, I don't want to like go off on stuff you didn't ask, but when I used to live in North Carolina and Charlotte, I went to high school there, and we used to do all kind of like, they used to have talent shows and stuff, and I used to enter in it, and not from there, but I would go there singing soca and win, you know. And for me, because Ray J had a talent search out there, and I won that too, and for me, that resonates with me because I just knew what songs to sing and how to sing it for the crowd that I was in. I wasn't going there and singing about Juve. I love Job, I love Power, but I wasn't going to sing a power song down there simply because it was too cultural
for them to get it. So you had to spoon feed them in a way that's like, nah, this is the soca sound and stuff, but I'm gonna keep it a little basic in it. Came first place every time. You know? They're gonna be ready for it. They're ready. Just how to keep delivering it in the right way. That's how I feel. You know, I feel like I was fortunate enough to be on the other side and just. It's one thing to stand outside and say, "Yo, alright, this is what I feel this group want," and it's another to really be in school with them, be like, go into parties with these guys, and then like, nah, like, yo, why that's so fast, yo? Like, why? And you like, okay, so I'm saying, okay, but you understood this, okay, boom, thing. So that was a great opportunity I had to be able to make my music accordingly.
So you think that formula is what's keeping you motivated to this present day? You said you've been in here for 15 years. Like, do you feel you should be further, or you're quite content where you are right now? I
always feel like, yo, I should be never content. So definitely not that. I'm never content. I always feel like there's always room for growth. But as far as feeling like I should be further, I always do hold myself accountable for that. But I also know that everything happens in God's time. Everything happens in God's time, you know, and I'm fine with the scars and the wounds that you get because it's experience. I'm fine with that. So if it take a next year, a next 2 years, if it just next week, all of a sudden people start singing this tune and then I have 15 years of experience to and it's not just about me neither. Another artist coming, I want to be a bridge builder. So when a younger artist comes and be like, man, I'm going to, I'm like, bro, let me show you how you have to keep persevering. You know, I want to be able to speak from experience, so I can. So I'm grateful for that.
I like that.
I'm grateful for that.
Okay. So you mentioned a little while ago as a tangent that you entered into Ray J's talent search competition. You won. How was that experience for you?
It was scary because I was going against a country singer.
Oh, wow.
We were in the finals.
Was it Hannah Montana?
It was not. It was not. It was I really honestly don't remember her name, but she was we were in the South and she had all her people there ready, and it came down to like almost like the Apollo. Make some noise for Young Fire. Make for Pretty Girl, whatever her name was, I don't remember. You know, and it was almost like
neck and neck.
Yeah. So for me, it was a big moment because I'm like, these people are going to
take the
ball
redneck.
for this.
Yeah.
She's the redneck. But nah, it was scary for me, especially since I didn't have everybody who was supporting me. They were only supporting based off my performance. I had no family there, I had no signs, I had no flags waving. People like, I don't care, I'm voting for the Trinity. I had none of that. It was just like, nah, he did his thing. So it was scary, but it was fulfilling, and because for me to be singing something soca, and I'm seeing Ray J in the corner like, yeah, and I like all kind of different rhythms that not what I singing. I don't know what he doing, all kind of dance, but he was enjoying the vibes. So that was always
a big thing.
Yeah, for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I love that. Honestly speaking, where I was hoping you did ask me that.
What?
And like, I love being in a new setting where with people who have not experienced it, where some people might be like, yo, I'm not doing this, people don't know what that is. So then I'm like, nah, I love that because that's when you really get to break through that bubble now. And it's like, yo, your friend, it's not a soca crowd, so what? Watch them love this. And that's why I have the you want to see I won't say nervous, but you want to see excited. You go come in a soca fete with people who know what they want to hear and who they want to see. And if you're not on there like I came to see it, that's where the anxiety go, because especially New York soca fans of soca, like they're very very strong on it. You have to earn their respect, and I will never I will say, of course, I've gotten bigger forwards in other places, but I don't mind. The day that I could just walk in any fete in Brooklyn and just say everybody just making noise, I would know that I earned it. So I'm not gonna let that, you know. And not to say like I don't get love. I get love in when I do shows here, but that my standards is, like I said, I'm particular, right? So I'm looking for, if I didn't shell, if I then I said no, I have more work to do. So sometimes New York is very, 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 very challenging. People will literally hold their hookah and turn their back to the stage. A time I went in a performance, and I don't think it was towards me. You understand? But I went in a show and the DJ hadn't said, yo, we have a performance coming. And everybody literally was sitting on the stage, back to the stage. And I'm like, so I just had a performance. I was like, yo, is this a protest? It's like, no, nobody facing the stage. So, but you have to work for that. You have to work for you know, and I'm fine with that. Yeah. I'm fine with that.
I learned that with Hazardous when he first started. They did like, it was a bunch of people sitting on the stage, and I didn't know at the time it was disrespectful for an artist or a DJ to have people sitting on the stage. Because, you know, when you're tired from partying, you just want to sit down.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it goes back to what you said. I watch him literally get the people up off from sitting down there and started to dance. You guys did that too last year. It was you and Ready Mix. I gave the assignment. I said, I want these people to move. And they were able to get the crowd to move. And I understand where you're coming from, where you earn that respect. Because at the end of it, people recognize you. People remember you when you do those kind of things.
Right.
So,
You know what it was for me? There's one particular moment for me. Exactly what he said. I lined up to play. We was in Bamboo Garden.
Oh, Lord.
And there was a girl. And she was like, who are you? You Rhythm Cast? I said, yes. She said, I don't want to hear you. And all her friends is egging her on like, wow, you better do something. Boy.
Yeah.
When I hear that fire, Hazi say, yo, you okay? I said, Hazi, talk. I said, yo, I started to juggle. When I done, that girl said, you can play.
and you see how you had to earn that respect. She will never forget that.
Never forget that. I say, yeah.
Let me tell you something. When one time down in for Carnival, I'll tell you this real quick. A time I was home. I wasn't having the greatest year. At that time, I used to just go Trinidad for the whole season to push the music, right? And I wasn't having the greatest year. I say feel that way because your tune ain't playing. Every minute, for I'm playing. I'm like, wait, I can't just get a little. But I was like, I say whatever. So it's Sunday, you know, there's like pile up your food in when you're home, your family going, there's mountains of food. So I kill that Sunday just so I get a call. Yo, Fire, have a show for you. Come true. I'm like, bro, I just you cannot perform when you eat proper, you know, because you can't breathe. You know, so I say, yo, well, whatever. It's business. So I jump up and I reach Pier 1. KMC perform. Maximus perform already. So at this point,
pressure.
So I know they like I talking to Santan from Chicanal, and he's like, yeah, Dan, so don't drink nothing, you know. When you're a professional, you can hold a beer and rock back. He giving me all these tips and these gems. I'm like, okay, cool, but I still feeling like a sack of potato, yeah, like, and you want me to perform. So I'm about to go on now. At this point, at the time, they had the HD bus. So Marshall is now coming in.
Oh my God.
People know Marshall is here. Let's not act like, and it's what, so when they say, all right, so we have one more artist, nobody, the Marshall is here. This is, you know, and he just, I think prior, he just had a good high with the John B the year before, and things. So people, Marshall is, and I'm like, okay, when I tell you that was the worst performance I ever put on.
No.
People say, Young Fire, out that fire, man.
Shut
yeah, but here now,
wow.
You see, I can tell you that today. I'm glad that I went through that. You know, I first to begin, stay ready. I wasn't in Trinidad on vacation, and any minute, anybody could call you to perform, or you might have to just take up the mic and stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. I learned that, you know, that one. And two, like, first of all, don't ever eat so much that you can't perform in any sense of the word. You understand? So
that's a hard one right there, boy.
Well, you know, remember I want a health kick now. So
on a Sunday too.
On a Sunday, and you can't be like, I got there. No. You know,
callaloo and pie and
all of that.
My favorite food, you know.
You should see his face through the glasses.
Let me tell you. But for me, I was like, I can never because, and then the announcer didn't make it no easier because. He can't. That's all right. This wasn't a talent show, dog. This was a show. You know, said I just make some. One girl give me a forward in the front, and I stay with she. she there whining, I deal with she, but it's Caesar people, and I will never forget that experience. And I'm not like, nah, boy, them people is haters. No, earn it. They'll do it.
So I'm glad you said that. So two things. One, I wanted to ask, because we're getting pressed for time, so I have to do this. I hate doing the double question thing, but whatever.
Okay.
So, you know, we often talk about the artists of today not being seasoned enough for the stage. Like they go viral before they could experience what you experience. See, what you experience is what we classify as the Calypso tent experience, where you have to learn. Because Bungie even said he went through it, Masha went through it, where people boo you a couple of times before you get yourself together and realize this is what I got to do.
Right.
So I asked this question, you know, how do you feel with the artists of this season or this go around? Do you feel that they are seasoned enough, or they need to have that experience? Because a lot of them swell-headed with the fact that their song is viral. They don't need this, they don't need that. And when it's time to perform, they can't perform.
Wow. I think that every artist, is no matter from what era, you're going to get that. If once you have to go in front of people, you're going to have to prove yourself. You're viral, but now can you deliver? Because the song is not going to do all the work for you.
Correct.
You have to have some type of presence, and I believe that presence come with getting that. So that might be the time that you get that rude awakening. I don't think there's no way around it. Honestly, don't. I don't believe that now. There's a lot of people who might have, like you say, viral success, and it's the times. All right. It's just the times. We have more ways of making it. You know, so, you know, I would say that's great for them, but I still believe in the going through the fire of the
whole
fighting.
experience.
Right. Yeah.
Because
yeah,
it stays with you, it resonates, and it builds up your character as an artist.
Of course.
I think in order for you to do better, you have to know what not to do.
Correct.
That's true.
So you
I
have
agree.
to go through moments. I think everybody in this room, regardless if it's Chandy, you doing an interview, if we DJ in a party, if you performing, everybody's had that one bad experience where you know, all right, I ain't doing that no more.
I think everybody in this room know that you learn more in your failures.
And you have to.
Yeah.
You have to. You have
Stay
to.
with you feel like heat.
I ain't
You really
doing
feel like
that
heat.
ever again. I ain't playing that. I ain't singing that. I ain't, you know, whatever it is that you learned, you picked up, friend, you might carry it on.
I flopped a couple big shows, and I'm sure everybody else in here could say,
Yeah, I definitely did.
they do it.
And it's
But
on
it's
Facebook.
a learning lesson.
It's on Facebook.
It's on Facebook. So.
It's a learning lesson. You just got to go with it. At least for me, I'm happy that my flops were long before these TikToks and
Right.
Instagram
Before it
videos
could
and
be
these reels.
documented.
But yeah,
I went on a Bayesian boat ride once, and I don't know, I can't remember. Well, it was like a Bayesian Lucian boat ride, and I was singing Pop Out when it now come out. And everybody I knew loved the tune, but for some reason, these people are just watching me like, and I feel like that worse than boo. Because they're watching me like, but what you really doing here? But stop, just stop. And that was enough for me to, you know, you would think that would sour your vibes. But then I went right to Caribana. I went to Toronto.
I was now going to ask you.
Shut up.
Because the vibe over in Canada is different.
They show love. They show some good love.
They're a lot more accepting.
They're
A lot more
very
accepting.
accepting of the song. And I was going to ask, have you experienced that over there in Canada?
I did, and it was amazing. I almost didn't like
They
it.
treat you like a big time celebrity out
Yes.
there.
Yeah, it's true. But you know what? I would only know that if I didn't have the experience where it's like, nah, bro, you gotta do more. You understand? No, but I will say Canada has been it's welcoming, vibes. There's no like, it's just, okay, do you sound good? Good. You know, like it's almost like sometimes, just for a Trinidad reference, if you're in Trinidad, you gotta work for that part too.
Yes, you do.
But if you go to Tobago, you'll be better received half the time. I don't know what it is, but that's just how it is depending on the region. So I have to answer the question here. Toronto has been vibes. But I will say, like I said, that I almost didn't even feel comfortable first it was vibes. Because I'm not used to like you had to like work for, but they was just giving you the
energy,
right,
the inspiration.
right.
Very
So I like both actually.
All right. So I was
I like
going to
both.
say, you know, because we're pressed for time.
Yeah.
Do you have any upcoming projects that you want to mention?
I do. I have. Yes, I do. No, I want people to follow because I don't want to really give out too much. So when they follow my Instagram, can I get that now? I know you told people they had to wait.
Go ahead.
Aquel J. Hang on, let me spell this right now. Aquel, AQUEL J. Aquel J. AQUEL J. Now, follow me on Instagram, and we have some film projects coming up.
Okay.
I'm very, 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 very like really, really big on film right now, which is why I'm that detailed with my music videos.
Right.
You know, if you've seen the Breedium music video, like please go check out that Breedium music video on YouTube. It's something that I really took my time and literally produced myself in terms of the production of it.
Okay.
You know, so big up the director the same way, but
Who's the director?
His name is Walu.
Walu,
right?
From where?
I believe he's from Africa.
Oh.
I believe he's from Africa. Yeah. So, you know, even he was like, bro, you design, because we went and shot it in a bank, but the bank was a abandoned bank that I rented out.
Okay.
So I literally had to sit down and say, you don't appreciate it till it's missing. So simple things like the pen with the ball and chains, I'm like, we need those. Where do you find the swipe on machines for the card? You can't go Target for that. Right. So you really have to think about those things to create the setting, you know? So yeah.
So
really
what inspired the tunes that you did? The ones that we played.
Experiences.
But, and I think I asked you that question before.
Experiences. I mean, there's a everything is an experience. It's an experience. It's a vibes. Sometimes I'll take an experience and just expound on it. You know, somebody might give me an experience and I'm like, let me see how I mix that with my experience and it just come out vocally. You know. Right. So it's always something's always inspired by my life. Which to answer your question, the film project that we're gonna come is gonna be like we have some skits coming. Okay. I just want to do more things to just entertain the people. You know, as people following, they don't have to follow you. We got the people who listening. They could have been anywhere. They could have been the people, you know. Yeah. So when people give you your time and they sit here and vibes with you, I just want to make sure they're entertained. You know. So you know, get them the music, get them the film. I also have a business, World Wings. You know, get them food. You can get that. I have Soca Kitchen, World Wings.
Where's
that?
My
company in Brooklyn.
Where?
It's a virtual kitchen. It's a ghost kitchen. So if you go on Uber Eats, you can get World Wings.
But how often do you cook these wings? Why you ain't bring these wings with us?
I feel like
so we could have tasted them.
Yeah,
I am opening the door, so you know, like, boom, come back with wings. That you see, you gotta plan it. So I'm making you have to say that. That's a good save.
You're a real Trinidadian, full of tricks, Trinidadian to the bone.
Now you will get that wings. You have my word. You will get them wings. 21 different wings from 21 different countries.
Now we cut this conversation. I'm hungry.
So
let's
we
go
are
see a
allowed
jerk
to
man after.
Let people know more about you, like the other stuff you have done, like Soca Kitchen.
Soca Kitchen, yes, for sure. That's something that I definitely want to bring back. Soca Kitchen was a YouTube series. Fries was featured on that too.
What is that about?
Soca Kitchen is where we teach people how to make their favorite dish. Well, your favorite soca artist might teach you how to make it their favorite dish.
So why you stopped it?
When I remember, what's the first thing you learned about me today?
You're very particular.
Very particular. And then there was some times where in the production where I felt like the quality was getting compromised, and I would rather not put out anything than put out something that's
mediocre.
Right. So we have to rebuild the team. I want continuous sets. I don't want to always be in different kitchens. I want this thing to be proper. When you put the word soca on something, you have to represent.
Of course,
you have to.
So I noticed that you say you have a wing company and Soca Kitchen. Is it that you're a chef by day? Or
no,
is it
that's not
that
like my preferred. Yeah, that's just what I learned how to cook. I learned how to cook from a young age.
That's why he watching me like he gonna cook for me. What do you have?
And then I just promised you wings in front.
Chandy, you did.
He have to watch you because he can't watch me.
No, I wouldn't say like a full-time chef or anything. Like this is really why I commit myself to the music, the entertainment and stuff like that. I'm also an investor as well. So that's what I do. That's my main thing. But
you should do something called Soca Wings.
Soca Wings?
Soca Wings.
There's Soca. We had Soca Kitchen on the apps as well, you know, Grubhub and thing. And I wanted to shut that down because I wanted to save that for
higher level.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because
And it's
the
not to
demand was
knock
higher
you.
than I could put. People was like,
And it's not to knock you. You can make it as an artist, but sometimes your calling might be the other direction that you're not paying attention to. Maybe that aspect could be where you're supposed to really be, because that's unique stuff. Like having your favorite soca artist cook with you, or like I would love to see Nadia Batson cook a food, because she looked like she loved to eat. Not to say, you know what I'm saying, but she looked like she liked good food and she cooks well.
let me tell you something.
know what I'm
When
saying?
Denise Belfont came
I like
and
to
made
cook and I like to eat. What the hell?
Denise
You
came and made a
understand?
pilau. Oh my God.
But I'm saying
my
that
God.
that is a unique thing. I've never heard
let me
anybody.
ask.
I didn't even know about it.
Denise want to smoke with me and a pillow?
Right?
You see what I'm
There's only
saying? You
one
could
person
even do
that could
like
answer.
a cook-off.
Denise want to smoke?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. You're the only man could answer.
I don't know.
But you get what I'm saying?
You
You
know I
could do
do.
like a cook-off between you and your favorite soca artist, and you have a panel here decide, yo, who cooked the best wings, or who cooked the best pilau,
For sure.
who made the best roti. And then you could perform after if you want to mix the two. You know what I'm saying?
That's Soca Kitchen. That's exactly what Soca Kitchen
But that's
is.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I think maybe you should go back and foster that further. Not to say to knock your music career, but I'm saying that is a unique something that you should capitalize on and utilize.
Most definitely, and I agree with you. Like if anybody goes on YouTube and look up soca, for 420 we had cannabis infused roti. You know,
What
that
the
was
hell?
our vibes. You know, yeah. And then we had big up Tola Dan and Sidale, and everybody came through and performed right after. We had artists in there. That's what we do. What we do is while we're cooking, we get to learn about
That's what's up.
about
I
the
would like you
artists.
to continue with
right,
that.
and then they perform after.
I would like you to continue with that.
Soca Kitchen will come back.
I would like to see
Soca
you come
Kitchen
back. I
will
will come on the show. I'll cook for you. 'Cause
Yes.
you see the green, you see the pepper sauce and the green seasoning that pops up whenever this ad comes back up. That's me.
Say that. Say that. What is
You'll
it
see
called?
the ad come up. You'll see it come up.
What's it called?
Chandy's flavors.
Lovely. So you will be on Soca Kitchen when we come back.
That's not a problem. You just call me. You got my number.
Say that. No.
And you know I like to
We
eat.
had a. Yeah, like this.
He could be on the panel.
All right.
So now we're down to the last.
Then we do a whole thing. Why not? But the whole rhythm cars come through on the
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he can cook too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't promote that, but yes.
Okay. So well, here we're going
You
on.
know, you
You're
don't want
gonna.
them give all of them saving your phone as food, man, you know?
Mind you, this is on Twitch and on Julianspromos. So we have fans that are watching both sides. So they will never forget this. And this interview is going to go on right after.
Listen. Y'all can hold me to it. Big
So
up everybody on Julianspromos. Big up everybody on Twitch for real.
Watch it.
Cameraman,
Watch
tight
the ad.
zoom.
Watch the ad. Watch the ad. That's me.
These flavors. How much flavors we getting?
Just green season and pepper sauce for now.
Okay.
But the
So
pepper
it's-
sauce wicked and the green seasoning wicked too.
Thank you.
Where can we get it?
Just call me.
Just call?
I'll make it on the spot.
See it. No. But right now it's saying
The
it's
number's right there at the bottom.
Okay.
And the IG is right there.
Right.
Shandy's at flavors on
Big up
IG.
Shandy's.
Email to Chandy. What kind of
Flavors.
professional I'm going to email you for pepper sauce?
People have emails.
I work on Wall Street.
You're down to the last couple of minutes. I don't even know if there's stormy nights tonight, but you're down to the last couple of minutes. Any questions you can ask us at this point in time?
All right. So how did you get into doing
Wow.
this professionally?
Okay, so
Well, Shandy's mom used to always tell her that you talk too much. And
And why soca?
um
Oh well, I should say Caribbean culture. Like you could be on MTV. You could be like.
you know, I mean, sometimes I look back and say I've probably limited myself. Like I could have been way further, but I decided to choose this route because it's my culture. And sometimes I feel like I've limited myself for that. I mean, it's never too late when you really put your mind to something. But
Look at your eyes now.
yeah, I've been doing this since my first interview was Problem Child back in 2002. So I've been doing this since 2002. No, sorry, 2012. My bad. Since 2012. I did start writing in 2002 for West Indian Soul magazine. So I started out as a writer.
West Indian Soul magazine.
West Indian Soul magazine. I started as a writer for Island Mix. I used to blog for Island Mix, and then from there, Julianspromos went into independent. So I started blogging for Julianspromos. Then from there, I asked him, you know, do you need another host? And I became a host there. So from 2014 till about 2019, I think was the last time we did something on air. So within that time frame, I was a host for them. And then from there, I started doing more back end work. but I started doing radio also at Boom Station in 2014 as well.
Okay.
And that's how I met them, because I started managing Rhythmcast in 2015. So like 2015, 2016, I started managing.
So you guys
Rhythmcast.
were a unit since
A unit.
2015.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah.
It's actually 2014.
I
Rhythmcast
didn't.
was founded.
I wasn't necessarily. I wasn't really. I was still Blackjack. I was with.
Sorry.
I was still Blackjack, and then I came over. Like when I couldn't take it anymore, I was like, all right, I'm coming over, guys. So I came over. But yeah, my first steps were Island Mix, West Indian Soul Magazine, and I have to give them that credit. West Indian Soul Magazine, Island Mix, Julianspromos, Boom Station, and now here at GMGT.
So
this is I am very passionate about soca music. I've loved soca music from birth. I always tell people soca is my husband, my lover, my
like
friend,
that.
my everything.
I like that.
That is it. However, I do have a love-hate relationship with soca, because the amount of energy and time put into soca, it's like dogs. I always said I always say I know I've made it when I come into a function and people know who I am, where I don't have to wait online to get into a function.
Right.
So the moment that I still have to wait online, then I realize that's a humbling from me that I haven't made it. There are some functions where I walk in where I get hailed by the DJ, yo, Chandy, da 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 da, big up, big up, big up. You know, and then people recognize the work that I've done in the past, which is very touching, because I really feel nobody's studying what I do. Like the amount of things that I've done, like it's like whatever. So I say this to say, like, sometimes I wish I did go the other route, like VH1 or MTV, because I feel like if I went a step further into that realm, then come back and bring everybody else forward with me, I might feel a little better, because I'll have more money in my pocket and I get that recognition. Because soca, to be honest with you, as much as I love soca, is still a dog eat dog, crab in a barrel kind of situation going on within it. And I always tell people we're in an infancy stage. Now we reach toddler stage within soca to take it to the next level.
It's a fairly new genre.
It's taken very long to get to where it needs to go. I mean, everything happens in its due time, like you said. But you know, it's a lot of work that I've put in. I've done writing, directing, produced recently. This year is what I did the producing. Shout out to my artist Tiny. That's who I manage right now.
I love Tiny.
Oh, you do know Tiny?
Of course. I love Tiny. I love her music.
Yeah, that's her DJ. So
yes, sir. Yeah.
So you know, it's a family unit. But I have no regrets with the steps that I've made. Like, I like the fact that my big son could look back and say, he used to think I was famous, because he was like, my mom is on YouTube, I could see her videos, you know what I'm saying? And that used to make me smile, because that was the whole purpose of me getting into this, is that God forbid I die tomorrow, at least I have a legacy. People could look back and say, I used to watch her videos. When I went to Canada, they was like, yo, I watch every single video you put out. And I'm like, what? When I went to St. Vincent, it's the same thing. So it's like, as much as I might not get that love here in New York, I get it outside. So that keeps me, so I get the balance where here keeps me humble, out there reminds me like, yo, your work, people pay attention to it and they understand what you're doing. So don't give up.
That's very well said.
So it's a balance.
That's very well said.
Thank you.
Here will keep you humble.
It
and
will.
I wouldn't say that, you know, people don't acknowledge it. It's just New Yorkers have a way.
Yeah, they just give you the nod. Like, I see you. All right.
And then they'll put fire, but then when you're there, be like,
Yeah.
I saw.
It's true.
I hear you talk about the you come from the clash. You used to clash, and
Nah, just follow Clash.
they follow it.
Yeah, I
Who's
grew
your
up-
favorite?
I grew up on New Lots. So
Adios.
if anybody knows, honestly, no. Stone Love is my favorite.
Oh,
Really? Wow.
I grew up on New Lots, so if anybody knows anything about Brooklyn and the Clash fraternity, Adiz is from New Lots, like the East New York
That's what I'm
section.
saying. That's why I thought you would have called
So,
that one time.
yeah, I respect Adiz. Kingpin is my brethren. Much love to Kingpin. But if you're gonna put a gun to my head and ask me who is on what team and who do what, who clash who, I could tell you all about Stone Love. But
Wow.
I can't tell you everything about Adiz. I respect Adiz, don't get me wrong. But I used to follow like Stone Love, Bass Odyssey, Metro Media. I like the entertainment aspect of it. Like that's where I get my like if you ever see me live in action, like really in action, and I'm talking and I'm going in talking and stuff like that. It's not a soca talk. This is me growing up watching Clash This is entertainment from Clash. No, I know to say something controversial and make everybody say, whoa.
Right.
Like, all that come from Clash. Like favorite entertainer, Metro Media. What is my name again? And he always have his shut off and he fat Sky Juice. Sky Juice.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
I'm learning.
Yo,
I've
Sky
never heard of
Juice
Sky
is
Juice.
a Jamaican entertainer.
Uh-huh.
And this man would take off his shot and play with his belly live on stage. Get them some wicked speech. And then go back to entertaining them like he ain't just say something crazy. Like I'll show you a video of Sky Juice after. Then Stone Love, them man and them would just off the whim just say something and bringing it right through. And I'd be like, yo, I need to have my mind work like this. And those are the guys in them that I really study. Steely Bashman, big up Steely anyway. Steely's another one I used to watch growing up too.
Vibes.
So I've had my fair share.
I love that too. I love the entertainment aspect of the Clash. You know? I would sit down and watch that.
Learning
that. My father, quick thing, is Culture Records. Used to be in Manhattan, and to my understanding, it was one of the only Caribbean record stores back in the day.
Okay.
You know, on Carmine Street, and he owned it. So at that time, you would see, you know, any minute, I did like a youth, but you see Beanie Man come in, you see DJs come in.
That's what's
and
up.
Just so, and I'm at the time I knows nothing. I just want to go home.
Yeah.
I want to play Nintendo. Why do I have to be here? But he's like, come, sit down. Holy Mike, sing something. I'm like, Nintendo, more to come back. But I have been around that. I seen the Clash, and I really love that aspect of it because it could get real disrespectful real quick.
And then you're
I
watching
liked it
them
when
go
they used to do
back
the
and
Soca
forward.
clashes here, and then they stopped because it got too disrespectful.
That's a terrible reason to do that.
That's-
So
It got-
is it true
it got
that
too
that Soca, that one a question for you? Do you think that Soca DJs like getting their feelings too much?
They do.
Yes.
They do.
They do.
And so it's too emotional for Clash then?
It
Way too
is.
emotional.
They are. The last clash it ended in a fight because somebody talked about somebody's mother,
And see, that's the thing about Jamaica.
and it just where it left.
Jamaica understand
That is
that
clash.
it's a clash. Them man and them will talk, say all kind of thing about you. And afterwards, yo man, you have a hope now, I hope my baby. Yeah man.
Yeah.
That's like politics.
It's that's how it is in Jamaica. They might have their secret grudges against each other for other things, but whatever is said on stage is for entertainment purposes.
Right.
Every other Caribbean island I ever been to is a couple soft spots. Don't talk about the kids. Don't talk about the mother. Don't talk about
The wife.
the wife. In Jamaica, there's no bounds, and they understand that. In every other country, yo, what my mother, we say about my mother? Glass bottle. Big stone.
Yeah.
They're ready. But they're too emotional to really be in that soca.
Is it because it's
In
so
the Clash.
close knit, or it's just people too much in their feelings? Just,
I mean, it could be.
It's the same reason why we're not making it as a genre. It's just too much of a crab in the barrel mentality. It's too emotional, too attached.
I
Yo,
would
I've
say
seen
this.
some stupid things happen because people take it too personal.
I would say this.
You should not mix business and pleasure.
I would say this. Jamaica and their music is more so on the rough, tough, gangster. It's a bad man type
That's
of scene.
dancehall though.
That's some reggae too.
Some now.
Some reggae too.
And soca's more happy.
And soca is more happy and love. Like our cultures, even though it's one Caribbean, are very different. So the things that Jamaicans can get away with saying to each other, you're not gonna get away with it in another island.
that's why it's hard for certain people to accept Zest and Trinidad because
Correct.
it's raw.
Correct.
And then people be like, nah, that's not this and not that. Even this tune here.
Correct.
People used to me singing a certain kind of way, but if I say, nah, I got a vibe for this, and I do, they be like, you sound different. I'm like, no, this is a sound. You understand? It's a sound. So yeah.
Shout out to More Fire. More Fire, yes. I did co-direct the Solar Leve music video. And yeah, Problem Child been in a couple of his videos.
Really?
Yeah. In the early stages.
Shandy's a video vixen.
I'm about to go.
I'm
look
not
it
a
up now.
video vixen.
I am about to go look that up.
This
Shani
is back
owe this
in the
pepper.
day.
That's all I know is that pepper coming. That pepper is coming, right? That seasoning is coming.
Yo,
I love that.
Actually, before we go, I know we are pressed for time. It is already overtime. But Aquel, one of our followers, asked a question. Who is your biggest influence in your career? And what was the best advice they've ever given to you?
My godmother.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with my godmother. In life, she always told me just think for yourself. That's one thing. I know it's simple, but she said think for yourself. Don't let people think for you. Think for yourself. And as simple as that, we can not do that in life. We let things influence us and forget our own abilities. You understand? Like all of a sudden, this is happening in the world right now. So that means that I'm not capable. That's not true. Think for yourself. And I had to say that because you said what was the advice. So because I have other people in the industry who've influenced me, but I wouldn't say all necessarily said, you know, like lyrical has always say, yo, keep going. You do that bad, keep going. You know. So, but I know I gotta keep going. So I appreciated that. But what resonated the most was my godmother telling me since I was small, like think for yourself.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I figured you two knew each other. When they said Brooklyn Soca, Lyrical was somebody I knew from the early days of Lyrical.
Yeah. Like you gotta remember that Lyrical's been working with Mastermind since. So anytime I was in Mastermind studio, I would come across. I was in his video.
Yeah.
To like that video.
I met Lyrical.
I was in it. Yeah.
Because Lyrical used to hang out on New Lats. Back when he sing, nothing under.
We talking time, isn't it?
Yeah, he used to be on New Lats a lot.
Yeah.
And that's how I met him. I didn't know he was a soca artist until he actually sang the song one day, and I was like, oh, this is you. And then I knew him from there. And then years later, we always dibble and dabble in and out the same circles. But I knew Lyrical from back then. So when they said Brooklyn Soca, it's like, I bet my dollar.
Yeah. I know. That's a big up Lyrical. I mean, I always tell him, I was like, yo, you're the king for real, bro. Because one thing for sure, see, like how you say, people who might say Brooklyn Soca is such and such. He's been repping for Brooklyn for a
very long time.
You understand? And if you ask me, he is one of the hottest things in the genre on a whole.
Nothing under. I was young. I was in high school still. So yeah, that's a long time, bro.
Yeah, I was now in college.
You know all the people in college too. So. You know one thing I love to say? I like to big up Spider too, because he was always be like, yo, you gotta let them know because he's my frat brother too. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You're a Malik.
No.
Wasn't he a Malik?
He is a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Oh wow! I thought he
am
was a Malik. You're cute.
Chandy, what is
Wow, Malik is a fraternity too.
Listen, I dropped out of college, so I don't know none of this. I'm asking for information.
It's so funny because I just say it is be hard for
Q
me.
dog. Oh, I can see you as a Q for real.
You see me as
I
a
know
Q?
there's cappers. I know there's cappers. I've heard of the Qs. Like I've watched movies.
Yeah.
But I never heard of a Malik.
Yeah.
Well, they're not Divine Nine. The Maliks are not Divine Nine. But I'm part of the D9
Okay.
Q dog. I'm a Q dog.
Okay.
I am the first soca artist of the first and only soca artist of Omega Psi Phi. And when I say that, it's funny because most people in the Caribbean don't. You see what you say? You don't know. Don't really know
They
about.
don't deal with that. Yeah.
And then people there be
so
like,
you used to
"What is
stroll in
soca?"
college and all that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
hot,
what's up.
Bruh's hot. You know?
Up. Stormy
That's
Nights is in the building. Thank you guys. No? Just you? We still leaving because I gotta go. I got a dick appointment. Let me stop.
I love it.
Let me stop.
Oh, now I'm singing my song in its entirety next time. I'm singing my tune.
I'm joking. Whoa. It's been a pleasure having you.
No, the pleasure is all mine. This was actually one of my favorite interviews. I love
hearing that at the end of each interview.
Yeah, this is amazing. I hope you guys have me back again.
Of course, you gotta come back with the wings.
For sure.
Wings and pepper sauce will be a fair trade.
Before you even get out of here, let people know where they can find you once again, for me, please.
Correct.
Just go on Instagram, Aquel J. AQUELJ. I'm on TikTok too. I'm new. I've been holding off too long. I'm on TikTok too. You understand? And you can also email me at aqueljbookings@gmail.com as well.
Perfect.
So check. Yeah.
Perfect. I just followed you a little while ago as well. So
I've been following you since the start of the situation. Thanks to Fries.
For sure.
Yes.
So, yes, it is love. Fries, big up yourself.
Yeah,
big up yourself.
Big
up yourself. Big up everybody. Big up everybody who was tuning in and listen. I love you guys. You guys are fun. Your listeners are your followers are hilarious. I love them. Thank you guys for having me. And big up everyone. Big up my production. Big up my dancers.
And your wife.
Shout out to Lavish Lux Lady. I just love to always shout them out because the people that I think don't get enough love is artists, right? But DJing is an art. And I really people who just be like, yeah, you should come and do what they're doing now. Dancing is an art.
It is.
You understand? So I like to always big up the crews and big up the people who make us as artists look good. And this interviewer here, Chandy, much love. I love the vibes.
Thank
I know we're
you.
about to leave, but I would like to say, if you ever watch his performance and he bring his dancers out, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. That's why I had to big them up. Big up Lavish Lux ladies.
Big them up.
Yeah,
All right, I'll
big
look
up
out
them
for that.
dancers.
I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Chandy, sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy. You are tuned in to Watch Trouble on GMGT Live. Just remember, catch us here each and every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. We went over. Stormy Night should be starting shortly. I'm gonna come back for the touchless orgasm.
What?
You gotta let me know when that is. I'll be here. Yeah, you missed it. I came on. Y'all didn't come here last week. I went on Stormy Nights last week and they talked about the touchless orgasm, so I'm coming back for that session.
Touch what?
Keep it locked, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Well, look at that. Just so.